The investing veteran Charlie Munger of Berkshire Hathaway is slamming down on Bitcoin and cryptos, saying that most of them will actually go to zero. Meanwhile, from one investment area to another, Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum, he is praising cryptos. However, he does have some very strong warnings. In today's episode, we're going to discuss both the traditional investor, but also, of course, the warnings in the crypto area from Vitalik Buterin and how this could affect your investments. So stay tuned as we dive into and how you can navigate your portfolio and also the ever-changing crypto landscape. So let's start from the beginning here with Charlie Munger. Now, he is 99 years old, which is incredible in itself. And he believes that most crypto investments will go to zero. And his adept, which is Warren Buffett, of course, one of the greatest investors in the world, said, it was in April, I think, this year, he said that if I was offered every single Bitcoin in the world for $25, I would still say no. What am I going to do with it? Now, what's important to understand here is that Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett, they are value investors. They invest into value into companies that are undervalued. Now, they don't, of course, they invest into what they can read, the financial statements, all of those things. But with cryptos, that is not the case, since that's innovation. They also actually believe that AI is overhyped at the moment as well. So he is now the vice chairman of Warren Buffett's empire that says that investing in crypto is actually stupid, is what they said. And they do believe as well that the hype into AI is also a big part of it. So what you need to make a decision on is, what is your strategy? We are investing into cryptos because we have done the research, and we have also then seen that this has been the best performing asset since its inception. So therefore, we are putting money into cryptos, but not all of our money, of course. We're putting some of it in, some of our net worth. We love to invest into companies and shares as well. So that's the first thing. So don't listen to what everyone says, because they will have a different strategy than you have. And I would agree, if you put all your money in, yeah, that would be crazy, right? You want to distribute your money a little bit. So therefore, it could be an option at least. Meanwhile, we have someone else here who is really a lot into cryptos, which is Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum. Now, he is actually warning a little bit that if you want to stake Ethereum, staking is the process of making a residual income with Ethereum, really by just holding it, a bit like getting dividend from a company. Now, he says that keeping them on a centralized exchange, such as Binance, and he didn't name anyone in specific, but just if you do staking on a centralized exchange, that they have limitation, it could be dangerous in a way. So therefore, what we want to do and what he urges people to do is to invest into an area such as decentralized finance. So what you can do is you can use because this is the whole intention when you're investing in cryptos, that you can be your own bank. And when you are your own bank, then you have full control, right? If an exchange closes down, well, then you would lose your money. But in this case, it doesn't matter because you are your own bank. So that's what you can do. So what he's saying is you should choose the decentralized route, such as with Lido Finance, and you can use your ledger, right? The little small USB, it looks like a USB stick, but that is essentially the modern version of a vault. And he, of course, is since he created Ethereum, he's really bullish on the crypto market in its whole, and he is really positive about the future of the innovation and where the market is leading, together with the regulation that is happening. So that is it, right? So just to summarize that part, you need to make a choice here. What are you? Are you a crypto investor? Are you a stock investor? Are you both? And then allocate your portfolio accordingly, which is important. And of course, using a strategy, which we're going to get into in a moment. One last piece I want to mention today is that Exxon, one of the biggest energy companies in the world, they are big in oil and gas. They are actually looking to acquire, they're in talks at the moment, of the Pioneer. And this is a deal worth $60 billion, which is one of the biggest in history here, which is really, really interesting. And we believe that this is of course an oil company in the successful one, Pioneer, in US. So looking to be acquiring them, we can believe it's really, really positive. So we're going to be looking at entry points with Exxon Mobil. That's what we're going to be looking for. Now, last but by no means least, the investment we're making today now, because we do believe that the market, it will go up and down and sideways, but we're going to stick to our strategy. And what you see in front of you is the PCA calculator, the price cost average. That's the dollar cost average that you might know, the DCA, but on steroids. It's a improved version that we're using. If you want to learn how to do that, just press the link below, become an IM Insider, and you will get your version of this calculator together with learning the strategy. So in July, we invested $500 into PayPal, and then really nothing has happened. So now the next investment we're making is in October, and that's going to be 25% more as per the rules. If it's lower than the previous month, we invest a little bit more. So that is exactly what we're doing here. So jumping over to the fundamentals here of PayPal, as you can see, we have I'm just going to highlight one thing today, so hopefully we can learn a little bit more each time, and that is the PEG ratio. So the PEG ratio stands for its price to earnings but through growth. And if that is less than 1, it means that the company is undervalued when we look at their growth in perspective as well to the earnings. Now, this is one thing that's really good. Earnings per share is looking to increase by 15% next year, and they have low debt as well, which is really, really good. So I do believe that PayPal will turn around. So for that, we're going to jump into eToro, and we are going to go here to PayPal. There we go, PayPal, and we're going to press trade, and now we're going to put in 625. No stop loss, no take profit, no leverage. And then we're going to press set order. So now what's going to happen is that we are going to, as soon as the market opens, we are going to get into PayPal as well, which is very exciting, I think, to bring down our average price. Because currently we're down 11% on it, and it's going to bring down the average price quite a lot. And next week, we're going to update you as well on the other positions. We're going to go through them more in detail so you can see where our average price is. And well, let's see what happens, right? And just remember this, no matter if you are an investor or trader, the news will always be there to kind of affect your decisions, because that's what they do. And I don't know if you've heard this, but Bitcoin has been declared dead over 300 times. And we truly believe, as I keep repeating, that we are on the verge of a giant bull market. Institutionals are getting involved. Yeah, Charlie Munger says that, they should go to zero, but BlackRock is getting involved and allocating billions into cryptos as well. That's just one example of institutions getting involved. So we believe it's just a matter of time before the crypto market actually explodes.